Hi there, welcome to number one Geek. It is I, Saz, and we're back with some more Rimworld SOS2 Save Our Station. Now, as you can see, we're working on the drilling process, and we're just trying to get that all done before we have a check to see if the mysterious experimentation of mining for 300 uranium, apparently, in the middle of the space. So, that could be a thing. It might not be a thing. I don't know just yet. But the only way we're really going to find out is... both of them are working on that now. So, now someone did say that the process of this one seems to be very hodgepodge of the drilling process. So, it generally tends to work on how many pipes we have to drill down in. And how much time is given onto it. So that's another thing. We've come to the conclusion that our this area might need to be taken apart. But that area is not covered really, is it either? So... we now need to look at how we're doing conduit-wise. And as usual, we're getting that rather strange bug when nothing seems to be being put across. I mean, we'll get there sooner or later, but obviously it's going to take a little bit of time and resources, which is something that we generally tend to have problems with. Do you know what I might do? I might actually put that there as well, just so that it can do its own heat management here as well. Weapon wise, we need the uranium, which is why I'm going for the experiment of taking the uranium apart. Legal drugs wise, we are 127 on oh no, we've got 300, 427, and quite a few hot psychite T's as well. But how many are we working on? We've got loads to make. The hops we use for making energy, we don't need to really do that anymore because we should be able to make our own chem fuel using the crude cracker and the chemical facility here. Now, what I do with that is a big question, because it seems like once I put these solar panels in, it seemed to have solved a lot of the power problems. So it's generally that during the day that we are working a positive, and fortunately the amount of energy that we're making during the night time is not too much of a deficit to obviously lose power. Now, the only issue being is that at the moment... oh no, these are actually on. So I did actually wonder last week if this was going to be a power issue as well as a conduit issue, because obviously... I'm going to have to put that all in as well. So those weapons are covered. So the major issue that we have so far is that currently there's already something there apparently. Sorry, my brain's gone again, and I will get back in a second. Yeah, currently there are some of the shields are not connected to the main grid apparently. So I think once they're all connected together via the heat area, then they should all work together and also be powered together. So we're just wanting to make sure. The other thing I need to look at is the power as well. Also, maybe a massive factor in the situation. So it's the power grid. I have to keep an eye on the whole power grid in itself. But as long as it's all factoring up, it should, sooner or later, all start working in unison. So that is the part. We need to make sure that the weapons are working. We need to make sure that the shields are working, so that we have a way to protect ourselves as soon as we start taking apart ships and getting basically bringing the danger back, so to speak. So that's our major concern, and we'll have to deal with that as and when we are able to. Right, I think that's probably it for my introduction. So we'll come back once something exciting happens. I'm actually wondering. Now, here's the thing. I'm actually wondering if a wind turbine actually works in space. So that is another question that I'm going to ask. So back in a sec. Well, it's kind of good news, kind of bad news. Truth of the matter is that obviously when you're in space it doesn't work. So or the wind turbine doesn't work, which is kind of good news for reality or immersion, so to speak. But kind of bad for generating energy and fun. But also it kind of worries me that we may not be able to mine the uranium out of fresh air. So there may be something that stops that from happening. If so, fine. If not, hey, whatever. But we'll see how that goes from that point. And oh, let's have a quick look at our drilling. We're 88%. So once that's out the way, we should. That's like should in inverted commas. We should be able to build up a have a sensor one down to start drilling at this point down here. We'll have to see. Hopefully it'll work. If it doesn't, you know, at least we tried. Okay, we have a robot trader coming in. So let us. Oh, he's loving. Let's get them called. See if they'll accept. Okay. Kitchen base station. Hauler base station. Apparently that's a good price. Minus 13. Yeah, I don't think we're really in any capacity able to deal with that. So, hey, we'll carry on with what we need to do. And hopefully another trader will come along and give us something that we can use. Okie dokie, looks like we've actually got the well going. So, big question. Oh, Gray's doing it. Oh, Gray's doing it. And it seems to be working. So I believe we can deep drill space. I suppose there's some way that you can probably justify it. Maybe just micrometeorites or something. Or little small areas. But yeah, it looks like we are going to get ourselves portions of uranium. So we'll see where we go from there. And there we have it. There's 13 uranium right there. I think also one of them was working at the drill up top here as well. If I can find it. Where are you? Can't seem to find the drill. We managed to get some steel as well. Wherever it is. That's going to annoy me now. I'm sure it's up around here, but... Ah, there it is. Yeah, there we go. So, I know it's had about 43 when it's drilled out there, so... Ooh, right. Okay. So, each one of these spots has 300 steel in it. And so I'm going to have to move the drill each time. That's interesting. Which means, uranium-wise... There's 285 left there. 300, 300. That's quite a lot of uranium. That is a heck of a lot of uranium, in fact. We could be flush, boys and girls. We could be absolutely flushed. Well, we'll have to see how well that does. Sudden realisation. We don't have that much in the way of food left. Which means that someone is not cooking. Jet. Why is Jet not cooking? What are you doing, Jet? Hauling. Oh, we've got a food shortage problem here, guys. I don't seem to be able to right click onto those. Not assigned to constructing. Oh, wait a second. If those are 100%... Oh, they're 69% grown. Okay. We were a little short on food. Right, so we're going to have to keep an eye on this because this is a problem. Okay, I'm going to call in an early harvest on some of the plants here for the night, just to make sure we're out of food and we need to get it done as quickly as possible. We are not in the best of conditions, so I'll just get the rice done and hopefully the potatoes here. Let's harvest those potatoes there. They're 98%. That should be okay. Yeah, I need Cristobal pretty much working his butt off, putting food together. And Jet may have been making one, and that may it may help the small term where everyone starts going with trankers on the case. I think it's probably going to mean that we're going to get less in the way of food there, but we need to get this food out as quickly as possible. I also need to have a look at why we're not growing as fast as we should, and whether I need to stop growing the hot plants, because we don't need them for the refineries anymore, because we have the biofuel from the chemical or the oil. Whether that's a factor, might be the case. So it might end up being I'm going to have to end up killing the crops on here, and maybe bringing across a second food source for ourselves. Strawberry plants are growing. It's 98%, so that should be harvestable at some point. Yeah, I'm very concerned at the moment, so that's where my major focus is going to be for the next few sessions. Well, when I say sessions, I mean as in like between recording takes. Anywho, let me just have a quick look at where we are. Yes, we're pretty much there. So I just want to say thank you very much for watching. If you like what you like, press the like button. If you dislike what you dislike, press the dislike button. But please pop something down in the comment section to let me know how I can improve my content for you. If you like what you see, want to press that subscribe button. And if you super duper like it, want to press that bell icon so you get updated every time I upload new content to YouTube. It's just a click for you guys, but it's absolutely massive for my channel and the YouTube algorithm. So please consider doing it. It costs you nothing. But obviously no pressure. Anywho, thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye.